Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Survival for ZA. I'm Adam, and I've got a new Twig Stove which I wanted to have a go at using. So, short video today, just to show you my new Twig Stove, hopefully set it up, how to get it burning nicely. But then I thought, whilst we've got it going, it might be an opportunity to make some char cloth. Char cloth takes a spark really well, put that into your nesting material, and it's another method of firelighting, get the fire going. But in order to use that method, we need to first of all make the char cloth. So we'll test the Twig Stove, hopefully make some char cloth, and I'll take you through the steps that are involved in making that. So it comes in this really nice pouch. I say really nice pouch, it just comes in a pouch. Now, I've kind of said before that the strapline to this channel is bushcraft on a budget. So this isn't a fancy titanium one, it is stainless steel, slightly cheaper. Main difference really, it's going to be a little bit heavier in your bag to carry around. I mean, it's not ridiculously heavy, it's thin bits of metal, but titanium would be a lot lighter than that. So it comes flat packed, as you can see. Put these two bits to one side because that's just the top of your grill. So, base plate, and they come apart. 4 sides, one of which is open, the front end of the stove. So these basically slot together. Very easy. That is the basic stove put together. So, clear a bit of ground. So what I get now is my materials to hopefully get the little fire going. So first of all, let's get the fire started. Ironically, we're making char cloth. I haven't got that available to me as a method of starting the fire this time. So what we'll do is we'll get the fire started, get the stove going, hopefully make the char cloth, and at the end of this video, demonstrate how the char cloth can be used once that's made to light the fire. Problem, everything's so damp, but we know that this will, that's enough. This will take. So guys, the brilliance of a Twig Stove is that when you're out and about, you don't always want a big fire. It's November now, it's middle of November, it should be colder. It's not really that cold today. I mean, I've got a coat and a fleece on because it is November, but it's not as cold. There's no frost on the ground. It's been quite good weather for the last couple of days. A bit damp, but nothing too bad. So if you don't need the fire for heat and you just want to make yourself sterilise some water, or you just want to make yourself a cup of tea, then a twig stove is brilliant because it's a small fire. You've got protection from the wind on all the sides. You've got one opening that you can load your twigs in, and as you can see, that's burning really nicely, and that would be more than enough to put my canteen with some water on to get a nice rolling boil, and then have a nice cup of tea or coffee. So the next job is to make our char cloth. And for that, what I'm going to use is old cotton towel. I've just cut into some square shapes, and when we're done, they'll shrink up and they'll just become just little black squares of carbon, which will take us apart really well, and I'll be able to use that to get some nesting material going. So then guys, to make our char cloth, what we're going to need is tin, and you can see, drilled a hole in the middle of the top, and so I showed you earlier, we've got just some old cotton towel cut up into squares. So I'm going to stuff this lot in there. A few pieces should be enough. I'm going to stick this on top now. What should happen soon is that you should try and keep that close in on it. You should see smoke coming out of a hole at the top of that tin. So hopefully you can see the smoke starting to come out of that hole in that tin, because it's been heated up for a little while now. And one of my subscribers, Neil, he'll fully understand what's going on there. So what's happening is the cotton towel inside the tin is being heated up, but it's not exposed to a naked flame. So if it was exposed to a naked flame, it would just burn. But it's being heated up, and what's happening is it's starting to decompose and break down, and that smoke is all the flammable gases being given off as part of the decomposition of the cotton towel. So I'll just keep feeding the fire for a bit. I don't know if you can see from there that every now and then the smoke that's coming out of there, out of the hole, ignites, which is exactly what we want. I'm going to leave that burning for 15 to 20 minutes now. Our char cloth should be ready. So as you can see, you can quite clearly see the hole now at the top of the tin, and there's nothing coming out of that now. So what that tells me is because there's still really hot fire going underneath it, and the fact that there's no smoke coming out of there anymore, that tells me that the cotton towel inside it has given off as much smoke and vapour as it's going to give. So that's a sign to me that's all that's left in that tin now is our char cloth. So I'll remove the tin in a moment and let it cool down for 10 minutes because I don't want to open it up whilst it's still boiling hot. So, tin's cool enough now. Try and price it open, and lovely. That's what I was hoping to find. It's gone very, very brittly. Is brittly a real word? It is now. So, obviously got a few pieces in here. I'll leave a couple in the tin. And hopefully you can see if that comes into focus. It's just very charred, but what that will do is, if it's been made right, hopefully it had long enough on the fire. Like I said, it had stopped giving off smoke from the hole, which was the indicator I was looking for that it had given everything it could. So what I'll do is I'll try and put a spark into that now, see if that takes. So here's my nest. Piece of my char cloth. We already know that it takes the spark well. See there, that is nicely glowing, that's burning quite nicely. That's taken the spark. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in some bird's nest now, with some straw that I've put together, and hopefully get the fire going. And the good thing with this is that there is no hurry. That char cloth is going to burn quite slowly, quite nicely for a little while, so I can just rest that in my nesting material. There you go. As you can see, that doesn't take long at all. There you go, it just goes to show it's another method, really good method, because the char cloth just would have burnt for quite a while. I sat that in the straw and it was just happily burning away there. A little bit of persuasion from me with a bit of blowing on it, and it took really nicely. It is about getting a nice dry nesting material, but that was another success. Happy days. Thanks for watching this short video. If you like what we're doing, please click on the like and subscribe buttons, and feel free to share the videos with your friends as well. So it was just a short video today. I thought I'd better come outdoors. I haven't been out for 3-4 weeks now because I've been busy doing jobs around the house, and I thought opportunity to get outside today, make a quick video. I haven't been completely lazy though. I have been making some lists of different types of videos that I want to do. So 2018, I've got a nice big list of stuff that I want to film, stuff that I want to have a go at trying to achieve. I've still not obviously had a successful bow drill set yet. Hopefully you watched the failed attempt, and I've had some good advice on that as well. So it's nice to see that people are watching and commenting. Feel free to comment, give me advice. I'll take that all day long. Like I've said, total amateur, so I'll take advice from anyone. So I've made this list of the types of stuff that I want to have a go at next year, the types of videos that I want to make for the channel. But by all means, please feel free to put in the comments box the types of things that you'd like to see me have a go at. So thank you again for taking the time to watch the video. Thanks again if you're already subscribing to the channel. It's much appreciated. I hope that some of these videos are of some use to you. If not, it's fun for me to make anyway, so I'm happy. Thanks again.